హలో హాయ్ కశ్యప్, హౌ ఆర్ యూ డూయింగ్?
I'm good.
మీ 10 ఏళ్ల వయసు నుండి మీరు బ్యాడ్మింటన్ ఆడుతున్నారు. Am I right?
Yes.
25 years దాటిపోయింది. How is the journey? How has it been?
My body is broken from inside. I'm not.
Okay.
People think sports persons become healthy, but if you play elite level sport for so many years, most of your bones are broken. So I'm okay, but I enjoyed.
You enjoyed. But జనరల్గా అడిగితే ఒక్కసారి ఇఫ్ యూ లుక్ బ్యాక్ దిస్ 25-year long journey,
Yeah.
హౌ గ్రాటిఫైయింగ్ ఇస్ ఇట్? ఎట్లా అనిపిస్తుంది అంటే ఒక పక్కన నేషనల్స్, ఇంకో పక్కన ఇంటర్నేషనల్స్,
Yeah.
వరల్డ్. ఇప్పుడు మీరు 2013లో ఐ థింక్ యువర్ వరల్డ్ ర్యాంక్ 6 if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So how has the journey been?
It's been tough. I mean, I got more than I deserved. I felt very blessed. Just I had a lot of love for the sport, and luckily I had parents who were supportive to make a decision to not do engineering and pursue badminton, and
Yeah.
gave me some targets, and luckily I could achieve them. I think everything fell in place at the right time for me. I worked really hard.
Yeah.
I had that nature of working really hard, and yeah, everything fell in place, so I could maintain a good career. I was in the top 10 from 2012 to 2015 until I got a couple of serious injuries. Probably I could have continued in the top 5 also for the next 2-3 years, but some injuries held me back. But otherwise, I reached a good level, blessed with having great coaches help me all the time. So yeah, got lucky.
అయితే కశ్యప్, మన దేశంలో స్పోర్ట్స్ అన్నది దానికి ఎంత ఇంపార్టెన్స్ కొంతమంది ఇస్తారో అంతే లెవెల్లో చాలా నెగ్లిజెన్స్గా ఉంటుంది. చాలా ఫ్యామిలీస్లో స్పోర్ట్స్ని ఒక కెరియర్గా, ఒక ఇంపార్టెంట్ కెరియర్గా కన్సిడర్ చేయరు. అండ్ ఎప్పుడు ప్లాన్ బి పెట్టుకుంటారు. అంటే ఇది ఉంటుందో ఉండదో, ఈ కెరియర్ ఎక్కడ దాకా వెళ్తుందో అనేసి దే పుల్ యూ డౌన్. ఫ్యామిలీ లెవెల్లోనే మనకి చాలా హర్డల్స్ వస్తాయి. మీరు అటువంటివి ఏమైనా ఫేస్ చేశారా ఇనీషియల్ డేస్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ career life lo?
Yeah, because I was not like a very bright. I was not very bright at the start, especially say our crucial times are. I used to live in the Nalagunta area. My entire street, everyone, all we had like 7 friends of us, and all of us in the same standard, same class. I think I remember when I started summer camp, I think I was 5th standard or 6th standard, and then 5th standard, and then 7th కల్లానే ఐఐటి కోచింగ్ కి కోచింగ్, అంటే శర్మాస్, కృష్ణమూర్తిస్, రామయ్యస్. సో 8th స్టాండర్డ్ నుంచే వాళ్ళకి కోచింగ్ స్టార్ట్ అయిపోతుంది. సో I remember everyone was in it, and I was also decent in school. I was good in science, good in math. Mom was very strict, so I got good grades all the time. I was either the first ranked or the second ranked in my class, and then across all the sections I would be 1 or 2 always. So, but there also there's a lot of hard work. I was not very bright, talented, so I had to really work hard because mom was very strict, and otherwise I was a lazy kid. If probably mom was not there, I would be an average student.
Okay.
So she made sure I was always alert and making good grades. So directly then when I started playing badminton, she wanted me to be a sports person, because she was a state level, district level athlete.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just parents didn't support her. Dad was a PT, a physical education teacher. And mom, they never supported her. Ammailu em chestaru. So and she got really like very upset when she was a kid. And then she told me that it was in her mind that I'll push my kids into sports. She was very active all the time. So very few female cricket fans, right? She was one of them.
Correct.
She would follow cricket a lot, sport a lot. So her zeal was there. She used to take me morning 4 o'clock, Bagamarpet nunchi LB Stadium, Bashir Bagh nunchi auto lo vachevallem మేము. So parent support is extremely crucial our times lo. Now you have academies, now you have a lot of support, now you have top level coaches. Sport has grown, especially badminton has grown because of a few individuals. But appudu it's still a risk. And I don't have an issue with you having a buffer, because parents want kids to be successful, right? You don't want to be a failure. And badminton didn't have money in the sport. Even a national champion is getting a government job, ante. Even India #1, which is also very tough, extremely tough. And when we started, we want to be district champion, we want to be state champion, and we are happy. And that is not getting us anywhere. Probably you won't get a job also. It's just that you have passion for the sport and you just want to excel. Koncham, you want to become a decent player.
True.
And that is what my mom's idea was. And I didn't have clear goals when I just used to love the sport and stay around seniors and just be around the training environment. I just liked it because maybe I had a lot of energy as a kid.
Okay.
And then this was a nice way to spend it. And ala.
బట్
I remember.
అమ్మకి క్రికెట్ అంటే ఇష్టం కదా,
Yeah.
సో మిమ్మల్ని క్రికెట్ వైపు ఏమి తను
No, I somehow
Influence
she
చేయలేదా?
picked up badminton. Actually, that there is also a reason for that, because Gopi Anna used to live as a tenant in my Pednana's house
ఓ
in Bashirbagh area.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
Himayat Nagar lo Matrushri apartments lo ani Anna used to stay there. Boss uncle, auntie. I went a couple of times. I saw all his medals. He was national champion in 1997,
యా
I think 1997. He was 5 years national champion, so he had all his medals. And then he said, "Why don't you join?" Like auntie, I remember auntie said, "Why don't you join the summer camp in LB Stadium?" So like that I joined,
ఓకే.
and then I picked it up.
ఓ దట్ మీన్స్ ద స్టోరీ ఇస్ వెరీ ఓల్డ్.
Very old.
అంటే
I know Gopi Anna
గోపిచంద్
for like-
అకాడమీకి జాయిన్ కాక ముందు నుంచి గోపి గారు
Gopi
తెలుసు
Anna Academy
అన్నమాట.
joined 2000. Gopi Anna started coaching in
In 2004.
2004, 5.
యా
Academy started in 2008, but he started coaching on a regular basis from 2005. But I know him, like I've known him for a while.
యా
I moved to Bangalore and he was also training there.
ఓకే.
Yeah.
సో ఇన్నేళ్ల ఈ బ్యాడ్మింటన్ కెరియర్లో మీరు స్పోర్ట్కి సంబంధించి మీ లెర్నింగ్స్ ఏంటండి? అంటే ఎస్పెషలీ మీరు వెన్ యూఆర్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఇన్ ద కోర్ట్, వెన్ యూఆర్ ప్లేయింగ్,
Yeah.
హౌ డు యూ అంటే వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ వాట్ డస్ యువర్ ఇన్నర్ మైండ్ టెల్ యూ? అంటే ఐ హ్యావ్ టు విన్ దిస్ ఎట్ ఎనీ కాస్ట్ అనుకుంటారా? యూ టేక్ ప్రెషరా, లేకపోతే యూ జస్ట్ ప్లే ద గేమ్ ద వే ఇట్ ఈసా? ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది మీకు? హౌ ఈస్ యువర్ మైండ్ సెట్ వెన్ యూఆర్ ఇన్ ద కోర్ట్?
It's a big journey. At every point of time, you have a little bit of pressure. I felt proper pressure, I would say, probably when and first I came into the junior Indian team when I was 18. I didn't play any international till 18. I was a national championships runner-up in 2004, and I won the junior national championship in 2005. That's when I started winning. 2005 was my first win, but I started playing in 97.
యా
And I had colleagues. My own wife, she was training with me from that time. I have known her forever, and she was always a champion. Under 10 champion, under 13 champion, under 15 champion, and I was never winning. But somehow I had my parents who were
యా
still there with me. They were having their doubts because I made a big decision at the age of 18 to not do engineering and say, give me 2 more years, please. I want to, because if I do that, then I'll be here nor there.
వెరీ ట్రూ.
And I like this. I like that. I was good at chemistry and physics. I was good at math. So it's not like I'm doing a field which I don't like, but this was the first love. So I was like, I wanted to do this. Luckily, they gave me some time, and luckily, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say, time కి అయిపోవడం కొన్నిసార్లు you need blessing. కష్టపడుతున్నారు 10 ఏళ్ళ నుంచి కష్టపడుతున్నారు కానీ అది కరెక్ట్ టైం అవ్వాలి. But I felt pressure then, financial pressure. We were in a bad state. Dad didn't have any money. Suddenly he lost all his money in his business or something. He was in very bad shape, and I till then, that's what I'm saying. I had blessed parents, never made me realize till then. I was playing tournaments. Food is not a problem, stay is not a problem. I'm going to tournaments, I'm traveling. I never felt like I had no money or I had but once I got to this stage where boss, either you do engineering, get a job, or figure out, because there's no money at home. So that I felt a lot of pressure. Then I felt I felt responsible, and actually it pushed me harder. And
harder towards your game, or
No,
to,
I became
to have
a-
a plan B? What was it?
no, more responsible in whatever I was doing. I
Okay.
decided that I want to play badminton. Now I was more responsible. Every day was like, I have to make today count. I have to make today count. Today can't go easy. Today can't go easy. Every day has to count. And then I had people around me also.
Yeah.
once your thoughts are aligned to a particular thing, you will attract people who are highly motivated. So I had Saina, who was a good friend always. I had Gopi sir, who became the coach. He got in a couple of top level coaches. They were all, so my entire ecosystem changed. And I think because I became a little more tense, I would say nervous about my career, about what is going to happen. Oh shit, there's no money. Oh my God, I have to perform now. I have to do something. I have to perform and get a job or something, so that I'm financially, I can at least manage myself a little. I'm not a burden to my parents. So this started at the age of 18, 19. And then I felt more responsible. Then you know, that is when you probably change from a boy to the senior player, the man. You know, you are understanding things, and then you are responsible, and you're facing pressure head on. You're not running away.
True.
You know, you have to fight.
So if I ask you, what is the best phase of your career? అంటే ఇన్నేళ్ల మీ కెరియర్లో మీరు అన్నారు మీ 18వ ఏట నుంచి కొంచెం సీరియస్ అయ్యారు అని, బట్ ఒక ఫేజ్ ఉంటుంది కదా, ఒక కంటిన్యూస్ 4-5 years or 7 years, you know, wherein you keep just hitting and you're winning a winning spree. What was that phase when you felt
I think that
the most high?
I think 18 to 21, 22, where from junior I progressed to a senior. I became the top player in the country at least. And then
మీరు చేతన్ ఆనంద్ కూడా ఓడించారు కదా ఒక
that time actually 2000, because he was an idol. He was we used to really admire him as a player from the junior days. So from 18 to 21, probably that was one of the top when I progressed very quickly. And then it stagnated for a while. 22 to probably 23, 24, I was always in the top 30 in the rankings, but eppudu cross avvatledu. Then some changes in training, and then, you know, Gopi sir's expertise helped a lot, and suddenly I moved again from 25 onwards to 28, 29. Again, I had a good patch where I was in the top 10 all the time. So that was a good patch again.
But Kashyap, some things, you know, happened very early in your life, like మీ career and training you started off when you were 9-10 years old, and then మీకు Arjuna award 25-26 years కి వచ్చినట్టుంది, very young. అంటే చాలా మంది very accomplished players కి అలా 24-25-26 years కి Arjuna award వస్తుంది, very rarest of rare feats అనొచ్చు. So how was that time when you
special,
actually,
I mean, I never thought about these things.
మీకు అప్పుడు అసలు తెలీదా? అంటే 25-26 ఏళ్ళప్పుడు దాని వాల్యూ, దాని విలువ, అది ఎంత గొప్ప అవార్డ్?
ఫర్ షూర్ తెలుసు, కానీ అది కాదు మోటివేషన్. జస్ట్ అన్ అవార్డ్. ఐ మీన్ frankly now I'm not very positive about these things. The way the award system is in India, and you applying for an award doesn't make sense to me. But I am thankful to the government to thinking that I am deserving of this award. But I never thought of these things. I wanted to excel on a daily basis and improve my game. Ante. Improve performance. Ante, that's it. And listen to my coach. I was more worried about what my coach would think on a daily basis. Is he happy with me or no? Or is he going to throw me out of the team? Or, you know, ilanti things mattered to me more than anything else. Award and all, they are like a product of your achievements. That is not a thought process. I want this, I want that. And I didn't even apply for the Arjuna award.
That's what I know.
I didn't apply. Usually there is an application. The ministry called me and said, you know, we would like you also to get, please fill your form and send it. Because I'm not, my mother also scolds me for this, that I'm not very attentive and careful, and my thoughts are not towards this. I don't know. I was never like that. I can't change also.
Do you regret that?
No, absolutely not.
You don't?
Absolutely not. I don't believe in award systems. I don't believe in it because just applying for an award doesn't make sense to me. Award is an appreciation. Everyone
recognized.
There is a panel sitting. They are deciding the award. Why should I apply? If you think I'm worthy, there are not 100 people playing, you know, getting a medal or, you know, in the top 10 in the world. There are a few. You can, if the expert panel is actually doing their job, they can actually pick who's there in every sport, who's excelling, pick them. There are not 100 athletes. We have not reached that level. India has not till now not reached. In every sport, I can pick these 2-3 deserve this award. But that is not the way things work in India, unfortunately. And so I never believed in it. I'm proud of it. I'm not saying I'm not proud of it.
Got it.
I'm proud of it, but that they think that I deserved it and I got it. But that's about it.
So Gopichan Academy, how has it molded you as a player? అని చెప్తే, అని అడిగితే మీరు ఏం చెప్తారు? అంటే whether it can be anybody, not just Gopichan, మీతో ఉన్న మిగతా కోచ్లు ఎవరైతే మిమ్మల్ని ట్రైన్ చేశారు, వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఫిట్నెస్ ఆర్ మెంటాలిటీ, ఫుడ్, వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్, ఓవరాల్,
Yeah.
వాట్ హాస్ ద అకాడమీ గివెన్ టు యూ?
No, I think, see, the face was always Gopi sir. So my interaction was always with him. Frankly, my equation with him is totally different. I can't even compare it with others who are 5 years younger to me, or, by the time he started coaching, I was already 18. By 18, I think I was already an adult. So the way I was dealing with him was different. Others are 13 years old, 12 years old. So 18 is something you're already, these things which I spoke about, where, I matured a little quicker, and then Gopi sir came into my life, and then he was taking care of me. So the equation was different. So it was only him. Academy he was setting up, and his ecosystem worked for him. But for me, it was only him. His values and how he became a player, and what was he trying to express, I think from the time he started coaching 2004-5, probably I would make 3 or 4 calls in a day to him.
Oh, okay.
Like I was just like too hungry to achieve something. I was like, can I sleep now? Should I sleep now? What time should I sleep? What time should I eat? What should I do now? What should I do now? I was just boring him. Like you can ask auntie. I mean, the number of calls I would have made.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was like that, and I didn't make a single decision on my own.
Okay.
I just like, what should I eat? What should I eat? What should I? Can I sleep now? I'm thinking this. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. What is like? I want so desperate to win.
Yeah.
I just want to do what a champion does.
Okay.
And I believe that he is going to make me a champion quickly. So I don't mess up at all. So I was very desperate.
మీ ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ లో నేను ఒక ఫోటో చూసాను.
Okay.
గోపి గారు మిమ్మల్ని హగ్ చేసుకున్నారు. మీరు
Yeah.
ఆయన భుజం మీద తలపెట్టి, యు వర్ ఇమోషనల్.
Yeah.
You were literally in your tears. Do you remember what was that
Yeah,
incident?
that was Commonwealth Games after the gold medal match. Yeah, very emotional. I mean, so many years of gold is something else. I mean, you need to be really lucky, because I've seen so many players. Sometimes where just you reach the final, you can score a medal, but gold medal, and then the way the match went, it was quite tense. I could see the emotional connect, and then after that, it's like the emotions. You just think of the last 15 years, right? Yeah, I mean,
Can you tell me that moment? I mean, do you remember that moment? What actually happened 5 minutes before that? And you're winning
Sure.
strike.
5 minutes before that, I was thinking I might lose this match.
Really?
I mean, like, so 5 minutes before, I would say in the third set, my mindset was Guru lost to that guy in the semi-finals, leading very big actually.
Okay.
He should have won that match hands down. And he lost. So my thoughts were, a flash of the thought was, we don't have too much time to think, but a flash of the thought was, on the podium, it's going to be me and Guru standing in second and third place, and the Singapore is going to be winning the gold medal, and the national anthem will be playing of Singapore and me.
You were
Not
thinking,
that there's no disrespect to
Yeah.
Singapore.
I got it.
The guy deserves it, but it's just that we two will be there, and then we are like, I was thinking that flashed into my mind, and that made me like tense also. I was like, I can't do this. There was a stage in, he was leading a couple of points, and I thought, boss, this can't happen.
Okay.
I mean, it spurred me on. These
Yeah.
thoughts spurred me on. The podium, the national anthem, all these things are there. Once you reach the final, you are a little happy actually, because even if you lose, you score a medal.
Right.
Your silver medal. Unless if you reach the semi-final, then you have to play a bronze medal match in badminton.
Correct.
Unlike the other sports. But here, at least when you reach the final, you're having a medal. But now this was a situation where I didn't, because Guru was also extremely close to me, and I know he would feel extremely disheartened that we both lost. He had an advantage, he lost.
Yeah.
If he reached the final, then a gold was a surety. One of us would be on the podium, and the national anthem anyway would be.
Right.
But one moment he lost, and I'm in a losing situation. So these things were in the mind.
Okay.
Yeah, there was relief actually.
Yes.
After because the semi-final also was very tough. 4 years back, I lost to the same guy. So there was a lot of relief. And the guy who's been there for the last 15 years with you was there behind. It was very emotional. I would say extremely emotional. But I didn't cry.
Okay.
I was extremely happy.
Yeah.
Happy. I was like, too much of energy was there.
But that was a wonderful picture.
Oh yeah.
It is so very heartening.
Oh yeah. Actually, me and Guru, once in a while, at home, you're just randomly watching. Nowadays, I'm watching players' videos and, trying to explain to them. Beach mein when YouTube suggests my video only, the Commonwealth final or the semi-final, and then I see sometimes Guru's match, and I see those emotions, and I'm like, oh my God, it's crazy. I mean, tears come. Now I'm talking to you also, you know.
Correct.
There is a little bit of you're tearing up. I never tear up. I'm like
You don't?
cold, extremely cold.
Even
but
if you lose a game?
No.
Just
angry. Or
what is failure to you? Failure ante
if I don't give my 100% on that day for some reason, that is failure, I would say, on a daily basis.
Okay.
Yeah. And
but effort పెట్టి ఓడిపోతే మీరు అంతగా బాధపడరా?
I'm fine.
You're okay.
I'm fine.
Okay. అది మీకు ఇన్నర్ సెన్స్ కి మీకు తెలుస్తుంది, మీ కాన్షియన్స్ కి, that I put an effort but I lost.
I think that is one factor which made me last a long time. I ended my career like last year, which is 37. 36, and played at a decent level. So I think that I heard it somewhere from a couple of seniors and a couple of compatriots also from China. I heard Chen Long saying, he was a colleague as well, and some interview I saw it that, you know, the only thing is which troubles him is that he doesn't give 100% in training, and I felt like, you know, I'm similar. Obviously he's expressed it, but I feel the same.
Kashyap, tell me, మీకు అనిపిస్తుందా వెరీ ఎర్లీగా మీరు రిటైర్ అయ్యారని, లేకపోతే లేట్ గా రిటైర్ అయ్యారనుకుంటున్నారు? మీరు ఏమనుకుంటున్నారు?
No, I stretch myself to the limit.
అవునా?
Yeah, the way I worked, and I just broke my body all the time. It could have been better if little more science went into it, sports science went into it, and I had more help that way, because I was a crazy worker, hard worker, and if I compare myself, so I was just I was pushing myself on a daily basis and going crazy. That's why I got injured quite a lot, because I was not satisfied on you know, I didn't know how to manage myself throughout the week, throughout the month, plan myself throughout the year. So that is where I struggled. I would say I could have planned better, but I just gave it my everything, and I stretched it too far, and like till the limit where, you know, the day I stopped, I didn't feel emotional. I felt like enough. You know, that's it. I have reached a stage where it's over. That's it, enough. And I didn't even announce it. The next day I showed up to Gopi sir, and I was like, you know, I'm coaching. I'm starting. So he's like, I don't know. The only thing which was disturbing me was, why am I getting up? I need some motivation to get up. And then that's what that one day's discussion, and he said, you come 1 week, 7 o'clock, and then you'll sort yourself out. It took me 3 days actually. I just came third days, and fourth day I told him, these are the group of players I'm going to train, and please give me freedom. And then he was, as usual, he was the best, and he told me, you know, take care of this. So I'm sorted. Yeah.
Kashyap, 2016-2020 ఈ రెండు ఒలింపిక్స్ కి మీరు సెలెక్ట్ అవ్వలేదు అన్న బాధ ఏమన్నా ఉందా మీకు?
Oh yeah. I mean,
was that
2016.
one of the reasons for you to, you know, quit the sport and get into coaching?
No. No. I stretched myself to the end, like I said. So reasons to quit was not that. But I was extremely disappointed, you know, because 2012 I had a tough fight to qualify for the Olympics. 2016 I was way ahead. I was ranked 6, 7 at September, October. There was no thought of qualification. My mind was only like, get into the top 4, so that which I thought I could, and you know, so that I play the top 3 post quarterfinals. That was the thought, so that I avoid the top 3 ranks in the quarterfinals. I play the 5, 6, 7, 8 in the. That was my thought process. I was not even thinking of not playing the Olympics, but one serious injury, 2 months out, ranking dropped to around 11. Still I'm in the race, but the next I took 2 months again off just for training, and the first tournament again I fell down, twisted my knee, and then it was over. But that was a struggle. The next 1.5 months was a struggle, because doctors were not sure. Maybe you can come back. I'm waiting. Maybe there's a chance. So it was a slow burn kind of a, you know, thing. And then child time badipayindi, and meant cyclo. I was hurt. The Olympics was gone, so I was extremely hurt. And but it took me a couple of months. I was like, I didn't come out of my room for 3 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, I just was not sleeping, and everyone was worried, but I went into a very dark place in my room, but I sorted myself out. And in 2 months I was back, and by that injury took time, surgery took time. But in a year, I was back in the top 30, so I was fine.
బట్ నార్మల్లీ ప్లేయర్స్ లైక్ యూ, అంటే మీలాంటి బాగా అచీవ్ చేయాలి అని ఒక తపన, థర్స్ట్ ఉన్న ప్లేయర్స్ ఇలా సడన్ గా కెరియర్ ఒక్క చిన్న టర్న్ తీసుకొని ఇంజరీస్ వల్ల మరి ఇతర కారణాల వల్ల డౌన్ అయిపోతే, do you go through some therapies or do you go through some psychological consultation, counseling, or మీరే ప్యాచ్ అప్? బికాస్ స్పోర్ట్స్మెన్షిప్ మీలో ఉంటుంది బై
Yeah.
డిఫాల్ట్ ఉంటుంది కదా, యూ విల్ జస్ట్ బౌన్స్ బ్యాక్.
Yeah.
బికాస్ మీకు ఫెయిల్యూర్స్ అన్నది చాలా రెగ్యులర్ గా అవుతూ ఉంటాయి. ఇట్ ఇస్
Yeah.
నాట్ సక్సెస్ ఆల్ ద టైమ్.
Yeah.
అండ్ యు ఆర్ యూస్ టు దట్.
Yeah.
సో ఇది న్యాచురల్ ప్రాసెస్ లో మీరు దాన్ని ఓవర్కమ్ అవుతారా, లేకపోతే యు గో త్రూ సమ్
Naturally, you have to go through it. I think nowadays, I don't know, this is one topic I always wanted to talk, but depression,
Mental health.
mental health, they keep talking about it, and actually you have to work, you have to go through it. Now you snap out of it by just watching social media. There was no social media then. There was nothing then.
Yeah.
You have to sit in your room and go through it. So you have to just give it time. Obviously, you need people to talk to. I had parents, I had coaches, I had Saina, I had friends, Guru, so many people, Akshay. So we had a big group. So I was in touch with them. I was always with them, and then they were all very positive. I mean,
Okay.
and everyone is thinking about the next thing. So you jump into the next thing. If you think about career, in my career, I would say 25 years, you said, maybe I have 4 wins, which I am really proud of.
Right.
4, 6 wins, 8 wins, maybe that's it. There are few matches where you're proud of. And so if that is the deciding factor, then please, this is not the thing you should do.
Yeah.
So on a daily basis, we have goals in, to get up, to train, to work hard, listen to your coach, or some mentor is there, you are following him, something. Small goals have to be achieved, and that's about it. And then you talk about it, and you have to go through it.
True.
Not sit on it and make it a big thing on social media, not make it a, speak to someone, make it actually serious and work on it actually.
Yeah.
And go through it, because you have to go through that grind. And I think one thing, sports, I think I would urge everyone to join sport even at a decent level and start competing.
Okay.
Learn
గెలిచినా
sport.
ఓడకపోయినా
You
ఓడినా
get used to it.
I know.
Win
Yeah.
and loss. You feel bad, you
Mm.
come back, there's another chance. And life is that you have another chance always. You should never think that you don't have a chance. Age, all these things are all silly things which outside people, everyone else is telling you that this is important, that is important. There are enough opportunities. Whenever they say you have to take your opportunities, this was the opportunity, oh my God, no, you'll get another opportunity. You will always get another opportunity. So that dialogue in movies, story is not ended till it is in your favor. So and if you keep trying that, the whole universe will help you. It will fall in place.
True.
So
Kashyap, when you started coaching, మీరే డిసైడ్ చేశారా ఏ ప్లేయర్స్ కి మీరు కోచింగ్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నారు?
No, actually, I
అండర్
went and
14,
spoke to.
అండర్ 17, అండర్ 19, లేకపోతే ఆల్రెడీ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్డ్ ప్లేయర్స్ ఉన్నారు కొంతమందికి, విచ్ హూ నీడ్ మై గైడెన్స్,
Yeah.
అలా అనుకున్నారు? ఎట్లా ఉండింది?
No, that was a thought. I was like, should I do my own thing? Should I speak to Gopi sir? What should I do? Play your cards right. What have you achieved? Did government give you a land? No. Who's there? Your mentor is there. He has his own academy. I think he has so many kids. This is an environment where you can grow along with him. You have even in coaching, you have a expert already helping you. I would like to become one of the top coaches in the world, and I have a world-class coach who can help me, teach me different things at different stage. I have my own ideas. I can express myself. He's open to it. So this is the best place to work with. And that's what I'm just like very blessed that he's there as my mentor till now.
Yep.
And even as a coach, now I can learn from him, and he's given me freedom as well. So I basically reported to him, boss, what do you want me to do?
అంతేనా?
Okay. And then I told him my ideas. And we as players, after so many years, I know that my immediate help would be to a player who's just about the around the corner to make it to the top stage. I can help him. And also the senior players who are at the end of their careers, I can help them. So we have that group here.
Okay.
There's Srikanth, there's Pranoy, there's Samir Verma. These 3 are still continuing their here. I can help them push their careers to another 2-3 years, maintain them at the top.
Okay.
And then there are some players who are coming up now. Priyanshu who's coming up, Lokesh, Tarun, and there's Aryaman, there's Bhargav. There's like 10 guys who are like about to break into the top stage. You know, they are doing well at the national circuit. So I thought these players, my focus, I wanted them.
Okay.
And then probably a couple of them from the 17 years, 15 years lot, who can shine quickly.
Yeah.
So these people.
ఇప్పుడు ప్రణాయ్ అండ్ శ్రీకాంత్ వీళ్ళిద్దరితో ఎప్పుడైనా మీరు ఎర్లియర్ డేస్ లో మ్యాచెస్ ఆడారా? వాళ్ళతో
yeah.
పోటీ పడ్డారా?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
వాళ్ళ మీద గెలిచారా? వాళ్ళతో ఓడిపోయారా?
Oh,
ఎట్లా
yeah.
ఉండింది?
Both ways. I
Both
mean,
ways?
yeah,
Okay.
because I was
డబుల్స్
5.
కూడా ఆడారా మీరు? డబుల్స్ కూడా ఆడారా?
No, I've always been a singles player.
ఓకే ఓకే.
Doubles actually in badminton is a complete different ball
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
You know,
అంటే sometimes you feel like you want to play
that is just for probably just
Exactly.
for fun, or you know, you need to
but
train
not
some.
for a tournament.
No, you need to develop initial stages, maybe when we were 13 14 years old.
Yeah.
Not when it actually mattered, because sport is too physical. You can't do both events, singles and doubles. It's impossible actually. You need a different set of skill
Right,
actually.
right.
So yeah, but Pranoy and Srikanth were juniors when they're 5 years younger to me. So they progressed and peaked quite early. Luckily, the academy, you know, me being there as a senior, and obviously Gopi sir helping, they progressed a little quickly in their careers. But it took time for them to come to my level. And once they came to my level, they were always competing very hard. And you know, when I was throughout my top 10 career, 2012, 13, 14, Srikanth reached top 10. And he was also with me. So when I was number 6, he was number 4. When I was number 8, he was number 5. He was always there and abouts with me. So, and he didn't drop out of top 10 for like 4-5 years as well. So, and Pranoy was almost there. He was in the top 15. Sai Pranit was in the top 15. Guru was in the top 20.
Yeah.
So, all these guys were there. I had some matches where I lost to them, where I won against them. So, yeah.
What would be your mental status when when your own peers, when people who were your juniors, they compete with you and they win over you?
Yeah.
ఇలాంటి సందర్భాల్లో జనరల్ గా ఏంటంటే పర్ఫార్మింగ్ ఆర్ట్స్ లేకపోతే క్రియేటివ్ స్పేస్ స్పోర్ట్స్ ఇలాంటి చోట్ల అంటే ఫిల్మ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తున్నాను, కొన్ని చోట్ల ఒక కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎన్వియస్ ఫీలింగ్స్,
Obviously.
కాంపిటీషన్,
yes.
జెలసీలు ఇవన్నీ ఉంటాయి.
Oh, yes.
సో ఆనెస్ట్ గా చెప్పండి,
Honest గా ఉంటుంది.
ఉంటుందా?
Yes, no. there's-
బట్ డూ యూ that drive you into a negativity?
No.
How does it go?
That drives you to train harder. That drives you to train harder. That's all. You need to get better. And I just the feelings are all on court.
Okay.
Off court, you're trying to work harder.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to achieve more. You want to. He's pushing you.
Hmm.
That other guy, whoever you are thinking of, it has to push you
Yeah.
to do better. And we are all doing better as a group.
Hmm.
And say if I back off, it will hurt him also. I'm not thinking that way, but I'm just saying that all these people, once they progressed, my game got better actually. I progressed quite quickly. I could maintain at the top level because they
Wonderful.
also got better.
Wonderful.
So I think it helped me that they also got better, and my practice got better. And I'm winning and losing, and they're achieving. So Srikanth was a junior. He came and he crossed me and went ahead also.
Yeah.
But I only learned from it. I mean, if you're not envious, you're a human being, right? Basic feelings are there. You want to progress. It's not like I don't want him to win.
Right.
I never had that feeling.
Yeah. But you keep it to the
You
court.
win, it's okay.
Keep
But
it to the court.
I want to beat you. I want to progress ahead of you. I'm not saying that you should not win.
Yeah.
I never had those feelings. And if you have that feeling also, it's okay. It's competition.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fair enough.
whatever spurs you
Yeah,
on.
exactly. What you said. అంటే కోర్ట్ వరకు బ్రహ్మాండంగా ఉంటుంది. ఆఫ్ కోర్ట్ ఇట్ ఇస్ అగైన్ యువర్ ఆల్
Yeah, you
friends
might
and
have, you know, that jealousy, that envy. It's okay. These are all natural things. I mean, why not?
Okay.
Whatever spurs you on. Basically, you have to reflect back on it and think, is it helping you to progress, or are you actually sulking and not doing well?
Yeah.
You're sitting in the room and brooding on it and sulking. Then you figure it out. You change your perspective. You know, your thought process change cheyali akkada. You know, and this will happen.
కరెక్ట్. కశ్యప్, మీరు సైనా మీ ఇద్దరిది ఆల్మోస్ట్ 20 years నుంచి ఫ్రెండ్షిప్, అసోసియేషన్, రిలేషన్షిప్. యు బీన్ పార్ట్నర్స్ ఇన్ ద కోర్ట్, యు బీన్ పార్ట్నర్స్ ఇన్ యువర్ లైఫ్.
Yes.
అండ్ ఈ 20 ఏళ్ల జర్నీలో ఆవిడతో కూడా మీరు కంపీట్ అవుతారా? తనతో కూడా మీకు ఇలాంటి ఫీలింగ్స్ ఉంటాయా? ఎప్పుడైనా మీ ఇద్దరు కొట్టుకున్నారా, ఆర్గ్యూ చేసుకున్నారా? ఇలాంటి సందర్భాలలో హౌ డు యూ ఎన్కౌంటర్ దోస్ మొమెంట్స్ అండ్ వాట్ యూ డూ? వాట్ ఇస్ యువర్ స్టాండ్స్?
Yeah, see, when we both started playing, we were no one. We knew that badminton was also not a big deal. Like, even if you are the top player in the country, it's not like you have a lot of money and everyone's after you and all. It slowly picked up. And then she became a superstar actually in 2010. Obviously, we had feelings. We discussed it.
You discussed?
Obviously, we discussed it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, this popularity. She's also a little shocked ki this kind of popularity is happening to her.
Yeah.
She's achieving, she wanting to win all the time, but there's money coming in, there's fame coming in, and suddenly she's superstar. Every ad she's there, and then she's very busy. And obviously that didn't hurt, because we are back every day. We are in the sessions here, so that interaction is always there. That is an advantage I had, I would say. But again, the disadvantage is we are only talking about sport all the time. So I think every relationship has that. If suppose she was not a badminton player and she's an outsider, then there's nothing to connect on, because my entire life is badminton and I have to speak something else only.
Right.
And win loss doesn't matter, which is also good. But then again, I can't share the deepest of the deep secrets and my feelings with another person who understands badminton. So there I got an advantage. And then if she's doing something else, maybe there's an insecurity, you don't know where the relationship is going, you're not meeting the person, you don't know what's happening. I saw my colleagues facing that. But I didn't have that. Even if we had like a silly fight or a quarrel, morning we would train together in the morning and see each other. That was enough. And we were fine.
Okay.
So those were the pros, I would say. And yeah, on this way, we had our moments. Obviously, I had my moments where there was a little bit of jealousy. There was a little bit of feelings where, she's not there, or, she's too big a star. And then, these kind of feelings are there, but we sorted it out. Because we remembered from where we came, we were no one, and how we started, and then that kept you grounded all the time. And there was mutual respect all the time, there were fights. I won't say there were not fights.
But today at a point where you are, Miru coaching చేస్తున్నారు, Saina also step back, she's not in full in action now.
Yes.
So ఇప్పుడున్న currently what is the state of mind, and how is your relationship, how are you both dealing with your own personal space and life?
Same, there's no change.
She's also coaching anybody?
No, she's not interested in coaching.
She's not interested, okay.
At least for now. And she doesn't want me to spend so much time here.
Okay.
She wants me to be home. She wants me to travel with her all the time.
Okay.
No one's ever satisfied. That is the way the relationship works. I don't know, maybe you are very happy in your relationship.
Same here, I'm 30
Everyone
years
else
old.
is very happy. I'm not. No, we are not. We all have our thing.
ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే, ఇది తెలుగులో ఒక సేయింగ్ ఉంది, వాళ్ళని విడిచి ఉండలేము, వాళ్ళతోని ఉండలేము, ఇలా ఉంటుందన్నమాట.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I know, can understand.
I think that's why we are together all the time. Right. So if we are absolutely satisfied with the partner,
what is the best part of your companionship? అంటే ఏం చెప్తారు మీరు?
Good friends, comfortable around each other all the time. And now it's we've reached a stage where probably couples reach at 50, I don't know, 45, 50. We reached it very early because we started very early, and we were together all the time. And so extremely comfort zone. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
What are the plans ahead, Kashyap, other than coaching? ఏమైనా మైండ్ లో ఉందా? You want to do something, you want to set up your own academy, or Saina is interested to do something else in life other than
I mean, we don't know. Right now, I'm interested in working with Gopi sir. And my only sole goal is to make India a dominant force in men's singles and women's singles, which is my expertise.
Okay.
I want India to completely dominate the world circuit. So we need numbers. We need absolute control over the system, which is not happening. Absolutely not. So fight the system, make it work for us, and produce so many players and dominate the world circuit, and that is it. And I don't know any other thing. Okay. I'm quite ruthless in that particular thought. And I want to produce more and more top level players and dominate the world circuit. I don't think we are any less than China, or before our thoughts were China, Denmark, and show what India is. I think India is a very strong nation. Lots of history, lots of kings, lots of it's in our blood. Old roots are in our. I don't believe post-British colonialism. I think we were. We our mindsets are, we are slave mentality. No, we aren't. I think we are. We can dominate. We can set the standard of the world, and then dominate the world circuit, and that's what I want. That's what I want from the Indian team, and that's why I want to produce so many players at the world stage, and fighters basically. And showcase India in a way that
Okay.
Yeah, they are proud of Indian sport, especially men's singles. Yeah.
ఇప్పుడు ఒక 4-5 years గా గోపిచంద్ అకాడమీలో పారా బ్యాడ్మింటన్, పారా అథ్లీట్స్
Yes.
వీటిని ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశారు.
Yes.
హౌ డు యూ ఫీల్ అబౌట్ ఆల్ దిస్? బికాస్
Amazing.
నేను ఒక అవుట్ సైడర్ గా,
Yeah.
ఒక జర్నలిస్ట్ గా, ఐ ఫీల్ సో ప్రౌడ్ దట్ Gopichand Academy has taken up this kind of an initiative,
Yeah.
encouraging people who are who are
Disabled,
para,
yeah.
disabled.
Yeah.
సో మీకు కశ్యప్, మీకేమనిపిస్తుంది ఈ అకాడమీకి చెందిన ఒక మనిషిగా, ఇప్పుడు ఒక కోచ్ గా, when you're seeing all this around you, what do you feel? How do you
No, I feel that's what I feel blessed to be part of this academy, and he has done great things. Women athletes coming
Yeah.
from villages, just one of the athlete coaches was telling me that Gopi sir was a little puzzled that some of the girl athletes were not coming on a daily basis, and sometimes for like 5 days, sometimes they're not seeing. So Ramesh sir, the coach, and Gopi sir mentioned to me that they didn't have sanitary pads to come for training. So that kind of level they are in. And then I was thinking, what are our problems, man? Nothing. This is the problem.
Yes.
She's not able to train on a daily basis. And then I tell my athletes who I'm training, like, what are you talking about? What is your problem? You have a 5-star facility. I have a 5-star hotel kind of training. You have a room on top, you have canteen, you have a restaurant down, you have courts for 24 hours, you have the gym 24 hours. I mean,
Physio.
You are in dreamland. If you want to become a top player, you are in like the bestest thing which can happen to you.
Yeah.
The best of things, top physios, top trainers, best coaches, top 10 world level coaches you have. So don't complain. These are complaints. I don't have pads that I can't train.
Yeah.
So those kind of things. From there, she's qualified for Olympics, one of those athletes. And then disabled athletes. The girl has achieved a world record.
Yes.
Some other athlete has. I'm just listening to these things, and these are great things. And I have not done anything, but I'm just part of this system.
Yeah.
And I want to be part of the system. I feel blessed. I mean, like, the moment some thought comes that set up your own academy, I'm like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel Gopi sir frankly doesn't need my help, but I believe he's like that person. Even if everyone walks out also, he'll alone manage it. I know that. He's that kind of a person. And my values are from him.
Wonderful.
And I know I'm not, deep inside, I want to help him. I want, to help him and achieve big things with him.
That's
And
so amazing.
yeah.
That's so amazing.
I have no thoughts on my own thing. My
Okay.
own thing. There is nothing that. And first of all, that is also extremely tough. This is
Yes,
easier.
Yes.
Frankly,
True.
if we talk about tough and easy, then this is very easy. There's already a system set up, and then there's a guy who's already done this for 15-20 years. And for a little more money and greed, I feel this is more better.
Okay.
He's doing big things here. I want to be part of him.
Yeah.
I would say.
Para so many
Oh,
are
yeah.
going now. 6,
Oh, yeah.
7 people, I think.
Oh yeah.
Para
It's,
athletes and para badminton. Yeah.
You've given them an opportunity, a system where they can progress, and then they progress. I am not surprised.
Okay.
I think India is capable a lot more. We just at a very starting stage, I would say. It's taking time because system is not working efficiently. Gopi sir is making it work on his own extremely efficiently, but it is not enough. He can't do it for so many people. He is, as an individual, I can only be so much. We need massive systems in India to work as a team, and lot of people, lots of help, lots of funding is required. And I'm not surprised. We are capable of a lot more.
Okay.
We're capable of a lot more. This is I'm not surprised. Because with a guy like him and the motivation levels he has and the person he is, and his thought process, basically his mentality. I remember when I started senior singles, and all my seniors were losing first, second round. Maybe a couple of them did well. Anup Sridhar made it to the World Championships quarterfinals, and then he won an Asian Championships medal. And that was 1 year he performed, and then he fell.
Yeah.
And there was not much of then others all international level first, second rounds, not much. Challengers they would win, but at the top levels. So the first time I reached quarters and semis of a top tournament, and I got on the phone very excited because no one's reached anything. Saina was winning, which made me motivated कि भाई मैं semis पहुंच रहा हूँ and Saina is winning the title. So my semis is like nothing. No one even cares. If suppose everyone lost first round and I reached semis, so I'm great.
Yeah.
But she's winning and I lost semis. No one's even caring. I'm coming back and there's an interview. There's a press conference for Saina. No one gave a shit about me when I reach semis. But I'm thinking this is a huge achievement because the last 10 years no one reached semis in this particular tournament, Singapore Open or Indonesia Open, and I beat the top, the number 3 in the world, and to reach that semis. But it is nothing. So my motivations are already I have to reach, I have to win. Otherwise, no one's going to care for me. And when I pick up the phone and speak to Gopi, this is normal. Quarters, so what? He used to speak. Quarters is a normal for you. Think big. So he changed my mentality where he's saying quarters is normal for you. And then the next batch of players progressed. Srikanth started winning. No one was happy with a quarter or semi. Everyone was like, I want to win. Otherwise, no one will care for me. It's not a big deal. And that is how the ecosystem is in China. All your coaches are world champions, all England champion. Everyone is a champion around you. When you start off, you come into the national team, a quarterfinal, semi-final, no one gives any credit to it. Even if you beat a top player. For them, it is like either you're a champion or not. So ecosystem has to change, environment has to change, your thoughts have to be at the topmost level. So these things Gopi sir alone changed.
Yeah. So what are you hoping for? Do you think it will happen?
It will surely
eventually happen. In future, in the coming years?
Absolutely. I'm there. Gopi sir is there. Yes. It will 100% happen. We'll make it happen for sure. There's no way we are going to fail.
Kashyap, when you're a public figure, you're in the glare. Public figure aite, public space lo unte, 100% మిమ్మల్ని మీద ఎన్ని కాంప్లిమెంట్స్ వస్తాయో అంత క్రిటిసిజమ్స్ కూడా వస్తాయి, బ్యాక్లాష్ ఉంటుంది. సోషల్ మీడియాలో ఇప్పుడు ఇంకా అది ఇట్ ఈస్ లైక్ బ్లోన్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ప్రపోర్షన్ అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ జూమ్ చేసి చూస్తే చాలా చాలా ఉంటాయి. సో హౌ డు యూ హ్యాండిల్ ఆల్ దట్, ఎస్పెషలీ యూ అండ్ సైనా నౌ పోస్ట్ మ్యారేజ్ ఇంకా చాలా చాలా ఉంటాయి, రకరకాలు మాట్లాడతారు. సో మెనీ పీపుల్ టాక్ సో మచ్ అబౌట్ యూ. How do you handle all this? The trolls, the memes, and then the social media backlash?
Yeah. Luckily, we are old school, so I didn't understand social media a lot. And initially, I struggled. Especially as a player, I didn't care. I didn't care much. But once I started coaching, I coached Saina for a while in between. I was taking care of her. And then initially, the moment I started, and the next 6-8 months, 1 year, she did really well. But then she had a pancreatitis issue, and then she dropped, and then she was not able to train hard. She was getting injured continuously. And in between, she played tournaments and lost a lot of tournaments, especially the Olympic qualification. She missed out on the Olympics. Also, the lockdown happened in between. There are a lot of factors which troubled her career there. And I know that it was not coaching. And she knows it was not coaching. But there was a lot of backlash on Twitter, on the people commenting. Fans, emotional fans. But they don't know anything about the sport. But they were just talking trash about me. That, you leave him, then only you will something like that, blah, 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 talking technicalities. I would laugh it off. Suddenly I was like, we both were upset that it's not working, she's not listening to me, or something, she had her own thoughts, we had some issues with our own, the way I was running things, and and then in between I saw these comments, I just lost it a little, and I replied to a few people, and then it became a conversation, and then I felt like a fool. Because who am I talking to, and how is he going to even understand what I'm going to say, and then it's not making any sense to me. So I just I didn't know you could block and just move on. So I just blocked whoever I thought was like, you don't know anything, I can't explain to you anything.
Cut the clutter.
Cut. Very easy.
Great.
Yeah, so I was fine.
It doesn't hurt you. It was hurting you at a point of time.
No, I was a little irritated. It was not hurting me, I was a little irritated. It just got to me. Because I would want to sit down with that fan. I knew he was emotional. I'm actually thinking for him also. That Saina is such a big person. I mean, huge fan following. Right. People are connected emotionally. If I watch her matches now also, it's so dramatic. Her matches and the style of play she had, they were all like long rallies. The match is not ending. She's winning, and then she's losing, and then she's winning. So many situations. So people are hardcore fans of hers. I know. Their careers got inspired because of her, and so many other things because of her matches and her career, the way it went. And she would win constantly. You would connect to a person who's winning constantly. You expect, and then you trust that she will win.
Yes.
And then she's winning. And then you believe, and then you also go work hard the next day because of that. So I understand from where these people are coming. But when they're talking trash, I would want to sit across them and explain to them, boss, aisa hota nahi hai. This is the way it is. But that's not happening. Random comments are coming on Twitter. I don't even know who this person is. And I'm getting triggered. So it was funny. And I sorted myself out immediately. But I'm sure someone else who's not a sports person or who's a little more emotional probably would get affected a lot more. So You have to
But-
figure your way out. It is the world. You
Right,
can't
right.
escape it.
But
You can't expect
Kashyap,
it.
I really appreciate you for 2-3 things. One is how how decently and how kind of in a very decorum manner you've been handling everything in your
Yeah.
personal life, in your career, and you've been like so poised and composed. You're
Yeah.
dealing everything with dignity.
Yeah.
I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
At every stage you're doing it, whether it is personal or career or
Yeah.
success, failure, whatever it is.
Yes. Yes.
You're like an inspiration. You're
Thank you.
motivating so many
Thank you.
youngsters. Really appreciate you, and congratulations, and all the best for all your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Whatever
so much.
you do,
Thank you. Thank
and
you
I'm
so
sure you'll do the best.
much. Yes.
So before we end, I have a rapid fire.
Okay.
We'll have fun.
Let's go.
Kashyap, your favorite tournament till date, if I ask you. If you
Indonesia
remember.
Open.
Which one?
Indonesia Open.
Okay.
Indonesia Open.
What
The
happened there?
crowds. No, I did well there. I beat the current world champion and the world number 3 twice there, and reached the semi-finals. The crowd was supporting me a lot, and that is the best place to play badminton.
Okay.
You can't hear the sound of the shuttle. The fans are crazy there, and they just love badminton. It's like cricket.
Okay.
So Indonesia Open for sure.
Okay. So your best fan moment.
I mean, me as a fan or someone else?
Someone else is your fan.
Very recently, actually, we went for a show, and then someone posted. I just posted the story actually. Someone recently posted a very emotional note that she got inspired by us, and she met us long back, and then after 15 years, she just missed out on us. We went with our car somewhere, and then I saw it on Insta just recently, and it was very heart touching, and it felt really nice.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that was there's so many. Maybe they don't express themselves, but there are so many people who actually noticed our career properly from the day one. Yeah.
Very blessed. Okay. Other than sports, what's your favorite pastime?
Singing. I would like to. I like singing, and pastime. I'm a big poker fan. I have a group of friends whom I play poker with.
Okay.
And because that is a game where there's a lot of thought involved, a lot of intelligence, a lot of things to work on. And I actually, in the lockdown period, I was deep into it. I hired a coach, and I was wanting to get into it professionally, because I thought lockdown is not going to end only. I thought finished. Badminton over, everything over, you have to sit at home.
So you better learn poker.
No, I thought that was like a thing, and I was like really focused. I was not like playing casually.
Okay.
I was actually hired a professional coach, and I was actually deep. I was very focused into it, and it just got me. It was like something like chess. You have to be very intelligent. You have to think 5 steps ahead, 6 steps ahead. Do a lot of homework, a lot of hard work. I met almost all the top players in the country.
Okay.
And discussed with them, and then I was like, oh my god, this is thing which these top players are next level, focused and disciplined, and which I liked, I was throughout my career, and I wanted to be part of something where keeps me a hard grind, so tough. So that was a thing which I liked.
So did you learn music?
No.
You just sing.
I don't know. I sound decent.
Oh.
So yeah.
Saina motivates you a lot, I think. She just tells you, come on, sing this song, sing that song.
She wants to post on Insta. That is her motivation. I have given her another device and put my login and details, and you post. Because I don't know, I'm not, that's what I'm old school. I don't understand social media. I don't know why I have to do it. If it's making sense monetarily, or if it's making sense my brand image or something, then I would want someone to help me, but I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, I've not explored it, and probably I'm a little lazy. People think that I am in that way. I don't know, and it's a thing which I have not explored, and my interest is not there. I like singing for sure.
But which was that one song which was very tough when she asked you to sing?
Every song is tough, because she's like, abhi ga, abhi post karungi. I bola, bhai, nahi. Because it has to sound good to me first.
Right.
So there are 5 takes, 6 takes, and at the 5th take she'll get bored. Like, bus, that's it. I was like, no. If you want me to do this now, it is your interest. My interest is to sound good. It has to sound good, otherwise I'm satisfied only. So yeah.
Yeah. Can you sing one song?
Right now, today the session, I was yelling at everyone. My gontu poindi.
Parledandi.
Oh my god.
It's okay. ఒక్క పాట పాడండి. సామాజ వర్గమన పాడండి. ఈ మధ్య నేను రీసెంట్ గా విన్నాను ఆ పాట. నేను విన్నాను ఆ పాట ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ లో. ఇందాక ఇంటి నుంచి వస్తుంటే దారిలో
if someone asks me to sing, na, it doesn't come. I need to prepare, I need to think.
So only if Saina asks you, you'll sing.
No, that she also, when she asks me to sing, I can't sing immediately.
Okay.
It takes me like 20 minutes of persuasion, first of all, and then I have to look at my playlist, what I'm going to sing. Then I have to practice it a couple of times. I can't. My problem
Okay, we'll do
is,
one thing. Once
my
we finish
problem
the
is I
rapid
have
fire.
not done anything in my life
That's okay.
casually. Nothing.
Once we finish the rapid fire,
Yeah.
four more questions.
Yeah.
Once we are done, in the meantime, you keep
Rapid
thinking.
fire lo, you should not ask sing a song. That is not rapid.
Of course it is rapid. ఓ పాట పాడాలి కదా, ఉండండి మీరు
Oh my
ఇంకోటి చేద్దాం.
God.
ఓకే, what is your strength and what is your weakness with respect to sport?
Weakness, I'm emotional. I'm I sulk a little too much, I feel. I don't snap quickly, and I think that is my weakness. My strength, actually that is my weakness and my strength.
Oh.
I can snap back quickly and again push myself hard, and I don't let it affect me too much. And I would want that period to shorten. So that is my weakness.
Okay,
I would say.
Okay.
And otherwise, I don't know. There are different types of weaknesses, right? Different types of
Right.
strengths. I don't know. A particular.
How
This is all
how-
very sport related.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, you give me a topic and then probably I'll explain
Okay,
myself.
okay, then I'll ask you. As a sports person, as a badminton player, how are you? Are you strategic or aggressive?
If I advise someone, I'm very strategic. But in my personal career, I was very aggressive.
Okay.
I would think less and do more. And probably I should have thought a little more and did a little less.
Okay.
It was too much. I pushed myself too much and got injured all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was never
All right.
satisfied. So that was
Okay.
an issue. Yeah.
Who are your role models, Kashyap, with respect to any sport? It need not be badminton. Sports కి సంబంధించి మిమ్మల్ని చూసి అబ్బా ఏమన్నా ఆడుతున్నాడా అని అనుకున్నా.
So initially, obviously, Gopi sir was one of them.
Okay.
Because it was very, I could
Yeah.
see him on a daily basis and it helped me. And he instilled values, what I have to do on a daily basis. Players, I would say there was now actually the current chief coach for China, singles coach, I watched him a lot.
Okay.
I based my game around him. Sunjun, his name is. He was 97, 98, he was the world champion. He was world number 1 at that time. So I watched him a lot. Tawfiq Hidayat, I watched him a lot. And so these were the athletes who I watched in badminton.
Okay.
And otherwise, Nadal, Roger Federer, tennis I watched a lot. Every tournament, every Grand Slam, we would watch all their matches. So these two were idols, and you would want to
Okay.
learn how they were behaving on court, how are they pushing themselves on court. Not really getting entertained, because I would watch every match, these titles, these things with the way they were behaving. I want to behave like them. I want to copy them.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What was the most hurtful moment on court?
Yeah, hurtful moment was not qualifying for Olympics. I mean, these injuries which happened, I would say. Otherwise, there was no particular hurtful moment. I always felt I got more than I deserved.
Okay.
Because I had asthma. I was asthmatic. Playing badminton at an elite level is, if someone, a junior would come and say, I would say, boss, it's too much of a struggle. I mean, you need to work too hard and you don't know.
Did you overcome asthma, or is it still there?
It's
Is it
still
just
there.
keep
It's now when I'm
poking in?
not playing, I would say I've overcome it. But on a regular basis, I have my inhalers. It's always there. When I was playing, I would have to take it on a regular basis. And yes, I had to figure out my training, because my endurance level always dropped, and high intensity endurance level you need for this sport
Right.
to maintain a top level. With this, I felt it was dropping all the time, because I could see all my colleagues were fine, but I struggled. And so it was, I struggled a lot through it. With that, to reach top 10,
That's
stay in the top
commendable.
10, win so many titles, like, thank you. Yeah.
We should thank you. You made us proud.
Thank
you. Yeah. Do you cook?
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite dish?
I don't eat much, man. I mean, we just eat chicken
You cook
and
better, or
veggies.
Saina cooks better?
No, she doesn't cook
At all.
at all.
Super.
So, chicken, veggies, dal, rice, pappu, annam. That's it. Basic stuff. basic stuff I eat, and I don't know if I'm a good cook.
You don't have any cravings
I do.
per se?
I do. I love ice cream.
Yes.
I don't make ice cream.
I saw one of your posts wherein it was Saina's birthday and you were saying, I love you more than ice cream.
So I'll tell you what happens. She decides the post. She decides the captions.
She writes everything.
She does
oh
everything.
My God.
When she picks, she'll give me these captions. I was like, this makes sense.
Okay.
For me, everything has to make sense. I can't do anything random.
All right.
Now, if you tell me to sing, I can't sing randomly.
Okay.
I'll take 20, 30 minutes of your time, then I'll sing properly. Otherwise, I'll say I don't want to sing because I know that first take will be bad. Then I'll think, "Arey yaar, acha nahi lag raha tha." I can't accept mediocre, average. I just can't in anything. That is why then I'll say back off, boss. I'm not going to sing. I'm not going to cook. I need preparation for cooking also. I have to sit, I have to decide, I have to actually think what I need. So this is my problem. This is my problem actually. If spontaneously I can't do anything.
So which means that caption also was written by Saina.
Yeah, I love you more than ice cream. It made sense to me.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Wonderful. Okay. If you want to change anything about the badminton, Indian badminton system, what is it?
Entire system. Grassroots. I mean the
like
second string players. Now I'm training the second string players who can achieve something big in the next 2-3 years. They don't have funding, basic funding. They need massive amounts of funding. They need to play. We are trying to compete against China, Japan, and Taipei, and we can beat them hands down just by numbers. Just by numbers. But the system is not working in a way where one person who knows that he can do it is in control. I would want Gopi sir and me to have absolute control over everything. I don't think they would want us to do it. Administrators are in charge. Politicians are in charge. Bureaucrats are in charge. They are calling shots. Top player, a legendary player we have who has already have 2 Olympic medals in his kitty. He is not having absolute control. I don't know what is their mindset. Everyone is, it's a weird system. The other places, the top athlete is the boss of that sport. And my expertise is to badminton. I don't know anything about athletics. I don't know anything about archery. I don't know anything about table tennis. You find the expert there and you figure it out. If you have a top 10, top 5 level player, make him the boss. Here we have Gopi sir is All England champion, world number 4. I'm world number 6, Commonwealth Games gold. You have the next batch of players. If they don't come into the system, don't expect any result. Right. System has to work. That the top person is not the IAS officer. Respect to them.
Correct.
Administrators.
So you mean that there should not be a political intervention, bureaucracy? I mean,
I'm calling shots.
Right.
And it is going to be ruthless. You are trying to beat China and Japan and these Taipei and Malaysia, Indonesia. These people are ruthless. They know how the system works, and the top players are pushed, and then you will, out of 21 will be a world champion for sure. We can do that. Okay. But we have to have absolute control. That is not happening. People who don't know anything about the sport are calling shots, which is very silly and weird, and that should change.
Thank you so much, Kashyap.
Thank you.
But I'm still not leaving you without you singing a song, because our viewers want you to sing a song. What all you told about badminton, it's still okay. But without singing a song, we can't leave you.
तू एक बार जो प्यार से मुझको छू ले तो हर जख्म भर जाएगा. जरा इल्तिजा सुन ले दीवाने दिल की, मुझे अपने दिल से लगा. तेरे प्यार में ऐसे जिए हम, जला है ये दिल, ये आंखें हुई नम. बस एक पल, बस एक पल, बस एक पल. हमारे ख्यालों में, ख्वाबों में, यादों में, बातों में रहते हो तुम. धड़ाके में ये हाथ छूना जो चाहूं तो पल भर में होते हो गुम. तेरे प्यार में ऐसे जिए हम, जला है ये दिल, ये आंखें हुई नम. बस एक पल, बस एक पल, बस एक पल. सुना है मोहब्बत की तकदीर में लिखे हैं अंधेरे गाने. तभी आज शायद सितारे सभी जरा सा ही रोशन हुए। मेरे हाथ की इन लकीरों में लिखे अभी और कितने सितम। खफा हो गई है खुशी वक्त से, हो रहे हैं मेहरबान गम तेरे प्यार में। ऐसे जिए हम, जला है ये दिल, ये आंखें हुई नम। बस एक पल, बस एक पल, बस एक पल।